Yo, welcome to a special edition of the crossover. Well, it's not the crossover podcast because it's not Friday. Crossover NBA Finals podcast where we talk about the NBA Finals. And now we've had two games. And right now I'm rocking out with Matt and Amina who are in here. Who are in here. So why don't y'all introduce yourselves? Go ahead.
Hello, and for the segment, Mr. Edwin.
All right, Matt, your turn.
It's me. It's me, and I'm waiting to catch all these Cavalier schmoes and frauds. So let's get ready to knock this sucker down.
Yes, yeah, yes. Oh, and this will be a podcast. Even though we're all not together, we're going to do. Hopefully, we're going to all do video. You know what? It's a special podcast. Why not? Let's all do video. Uh, we're going to talk about the first two games of the NBA Finals. You know, one happened on Sunday. The other one happened
On Thursday.
Thursday. There you go. Thank you. Thursday. But we're going to talk about the game. Let's do it. So guys, let's talk, man. What do we? All right, let's tackle this from first. We'll tackle this from the Cavaliers' perspective, and then we'll tackle it from the Warriors' perspective. So, guys, what do the Cavaliers need to do better? What have you seen in these two games that you think the Cavaliers can do better on? I'll. No matter of fact, you go ahead, Matt. You start because I know you're raring to go. So go ahead.
Look, first things first, right? Y'all know full darn well that their def- their defense it their defense they need to step up honestly because that's number one. Number two, they need to take care of the basketball. We have seen what happens when you do not take care of the basketball. Bad things happen. And their transition defense has to get better because if you do not, I repeat, you do not play defense, you see results like this. You went losing by 20, 25, and it's not LeBron. LeBron needs to worry about Kevin Durant now. It's not about Steph Curry anymore or even Draymond Green. You gotta worry about Kevin Durant because once he take over and once he get hot, everybody else in the mount gets hot. So you gotta find a way to slow that team down.
Go ahead, Amina.
Um, I think the team is quite frankly slowing down. I mean, I feel as though they didn't show up. They're there physically, but mentally, emotionally, they feel as though, okay, we won last year, the very first title this team has ever won, and that's good enough for us. I don't feel as though they're putting in effort, and I'm not a fan of theirs. I hate their team, but come on, like this is the final show that you actually give a fuck. I mean, y'all second seeds. The Celtics stole that from y'all this season. I feel as though their defense is wet. I mean, LeBron James is regarded as one of the best basketball players in the world, and he's getting swept by the Warriors. He can't keep up. It's like just
They
when they
halfway
think
there, dear. They're halfway
just
there, dear.
just when they think that they have something, here come the Warriors. They snatch it right from them. So I mean, I want my team to win, Golden State, and I think they are going to win. I feel it in my heart and in my mind. But these Cavs, they gotta do some serious reorganization in the offseason. Get their defense together. Because the Celtics, they coming back angry.
Oh
That's
hell no, 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 don't say those words. As a Sixer fan, that's blasphemy. Don't you say those? Don't you say that stuff to me? Don't you look
they're
as a
coming back. They stole the seed from them, and they're gonna come back. And I feel as though it's gonna be a battle between them for the that seed this coming season.
uh, lucky for them? They got the what? I think they got the first round pick. It's,
I feel
telling
as though this Cavaliers are struggling right now. They're not in a good place right now.
well, boo to that, boo hoo to them.
And it's
Boo
showing
hoo.
because they're losing to us by like roughly 20 points a game now. And
Well,
the game,
here's one thing you forget though. Think about this. The first two games were in Oakland. That's the first two
right?
games. You got to play the next two in the Cuyahoga. Oh, that's Cleveland, by the way. They might. I see them splitting. That's about it. But I would love to see a sweep, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was just wanting to
I'm
see
rooting for a sweep. I'm trying to get these finals done this week. Got to win these next two games this week, so it can be done
so I can watch the Stanley Cup Finals in peace. I'm sorry, Kylie. You were saying something?
and get ready for football season.
Oh Lord! If you rush football season, I shall kill you.
No, we're
Hey,
not. We're not gonna rush football. Football. We're gonna wait on. Football don't start mattering until about after Thanksgiving anyway. Even though we love football, let's be real. Football don't start mattering until it start getting cold. Right now, it's just warm weather football. So,
Excuse me, it's baseball season. Damn it!
I know we know about baseball. We
the
know
Phillies, they're doing it.
our Phillies are doing bad.
Uh,
Matt just went on
actually,
a rant about them. Let's not raise his blood pressure.
actually, actually, they're winning right now, so I feel a lot better. They're on a winning streak.
Listen, but yeah, on the Cavaliers, man. For the Cavaliers, they need to do better. Like I don't know who decided. Like if they just some people are saying there's a report out there that the reason the Cavs were losing is because they were in California and they were high. And
Really, that's
I think
use.
that's a cop out. Some ESPN reporter. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Brian Windhorst peddling that one, but I won't put that on him. He's usually a good reporter. He's semi-objective. I won't put that on him. But somebody. But the Cavaliers are facing a team that hasn't lost since probably. I think the last time they lost was to the Jazz a couple months ago. So they need to realize that they're facing a juggernaut whose sole mission since October 31st, I mentioned this last week on our main podcast. The Warriors' sole purpose since Kyrie hit that shot last year has been to destroy the Cavaliers. Physically, mentally, in any way possible. Like, and that's the sole purpose. That's what the Cavaliers are doing. I mean, that's what the Warriors are doing. They're destroying the Cavaliers. It was really telling last game because it was basically the best game for LeBron. He had a triple double, and Kevin Love had about 20 some points too, and they still lost. And the Warriors turned the ball over 20 times. Like, and they still lost. Why did they lose? Because the best duo in the NBA right now, that's what I'll say, in the NBA right now, decided that it doesn't matter if we turn the ball over 20 times. When Steph Curry is dropping 30 and having a triple double and And Kevin Durant's put it in 28, and Klay Thompson finally, freaking Lee, Klay Thompson decided it's time for him to show up. So, so offensively, for the Cavaliers, I mean, basically you got to pick your poison. Like you don't have the defense. Matt already went on a moment about that. You don't have the defense. So what you got to do is you got to pack. You got to pack the paint. You got to double team. You got to do the obvious, man. You got to double team Kevin Durant, and just if Steph Curry get off, I mean, listen, you got to pick your poison. It's been KD killing you. So the first thing you got to do is you got to double team KD, even if you don't want to. Like that's what you got to do. You either got to double team him or double team Steph. So I think you got a better chance at double team Durant because Steph Curry's healthy. So you have no chance. He's not settling. He's not settling. He's not doing what he was doing last year when he was injured. This is healthy Steph Curry. If I can nerd out for a minute, this is the Golden State Warriors in their perfect form, a la Cell from Dragon Ball Z when he got into his perfect form. Like this is the Golden State Warriors in their perfect form. Just Dragon Ball Z fans, I'm the only one. Okay. Well, Steph Curry, right?
You ain't the only one, bro. You ain't the only one.
Okay, good. Steph Curry is like a mission. Like he's going to own, even though he did get away with a double dribble. But that's how good he is that nobody could tell that was a double dribble in real time. Like we had to see it the next day to realize he double dribbled.
Dude, it's the NBA. It's the new NBA. Everybody walks. Everybody carries. Everybody double dribbles. It's so fast. These refs can catch these calls. You know this. Like you know this.
And according to ESPN, Allen Iverson carried every play. So.
Well, ESPN. That's why ESPN's losing their job because they have nothing better to do.
But
that's why Fox Sports Net and they got some good stuff and everything else. And that's why ESPN, aka ABC Sports Network, they're losing their minds.
No, man, Fox Sports. The only good thing Fox Sports has is Shannon Sharpe and Chris Broussard. They have Skip Bayless. That takes them down like 100 points in my book.
Well, Shannon Sharpe kind of like brings them up a little, 20 points up. So thank you.
Listen, but yeah. So and the Cavaliers got to get their role players to play. Like, where the heck is J.R. Smith? Like, did the Warriors kidnap him or something? Like, what happened to J.R. Smith? Like J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith sucks. Is sucking right now these last 2 games. So is Tristan Thompson. I mean, maybe he's more focused about banging a Kardashian. Stay away, Tristan. You saw what happened to him. Stay away. I got yes. This is the podcast where we do. This is the offshoot podcast where we say what we actually feel, and we try and stay professional. So, but yeah, Tristan, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you need to get away from Courtney for a couple days. Go back to
look what happened to Lamar Odom. This is what look at Chris Humphries. Learn your lessons. Don't mess with Kardashian. That's church. She's a lady here, and there's a lady here, and this lady's watch this podcast. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep it civil.
Listen, my apologies to our transgender fans, but right now Kanye West is the man in that family. My apologies.
Keep moving.
At Kyler W. Watson. What? Send the hate to me. But I already know I'm gonna get a note about that one. All right, we going back to semi-professional. But listen, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
but Tristan Thompson has to find himself. So does Kyle Korver. So does Darren Williams.
The whole entire bench got to find themselves. How about that one?
This. Hold up. This deep bench that the Cavaliers have, they need to find themselves. And LeBron just needs to continue to be LeBron. He needs to go to the paint more. And and now we can go to the Warriors. As far as the Warriors go, the one thing they need to do better, play JaVale McGee. Play him. I know Steve Kerr is back. Play JaVale McGee, Steve Kerr. The fact that he only got 9 minutes on Sunday when he had 15 the night before, play that man. Like JaVale McGee is proven.
Play him.
JaVale McGee is proven. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. We're back on the sports analysis. I'm not going to try and make any pop culture things anymore because I see that maybe I'm a little too blunt for that right now tonight. But you know, we will always definitely play JaVale McGee more. Steve Kerr, stop going small. Let Draymond Green shoot. I know it's 50-50 when Draymond Green shoots the ball, but hey, I mean, you got Kevin Durant and a healthy Steph Curry, so let him shoot. What's the worst that can happen?
Draymond Green gonna have 4 fouls in the second quarter.
Hey, listen, man. He lucky he don't have more technical fouls. I'm telling you now, hot take alert. He is the new Rasheed Wallace. Like, he literally is the new Rasheed Wallace.
No.
Listen.
No.
He gets technical fouls like Rasheed Wallace would. But remember,
it's a difference between those two players.
I know it's a difference. It's a huge difference. But yeah. All right, Matt, you go ahead and take it. Take it from the Golden State Warriors side.
All right, put it this way. I will say this too. The reason the Golden State lost the series because Draymond Green was suspended, plus he tacked on injuries. But also, believe it or not, put the pedal to the metal. I mean, the way they're playing fine. Put the pedal to the metal. They're scoring on the inside. They get dribble drive penetration. I mean, especially their pace. They're dictating the whole entire series right now. So making the Cavaliers play their game. So my thing is simply this: floor it, shut up and drive, because at the end of the day, right? The team formerly known as the Philadelphia Warriors, aka Golden State or San Francisco or wherever you call it. This team literally is, I'm sorry to say it, I don't care what anybody says, I don't care where everybody thinks, whatever. This team, on paper, or from the eye test, right now, they're playing the better game, the better series in Cleveland. So any Cleveland fan that thinks otherwise, they're sipping the wrong juice, and then you get to go to the optometrist and get their eyes checked. Because right now, this team is on fire, and when Kevin Durant gets started, and then Steph Curry gets started, trust and believe, this team is hard to stop. Very hard to stop.
I'm gonna just put it this way, man. The Warriors right now are playing perfect basketball. This is what Kevin Durant left the Thunder for. They're playing perfect basketball, meaning they're running it up and down. Everybody's healthy. It's just what it is, man. This is the Warriors playing perfect basketball. When they play perfect basketball, this is what happens. And you know, when you have them playing, first and foremost, here you go, right? Klay Thompson, I need to show up. I can't emphasize this enough. Klay Thompson Well, I wouldn't say he decided to show up because he has been showing up defensively. Klay Thompson decided, well, the shots finally started going in for Klay Thompson. And now that the shots are going in for Klay Thompson, that's bad for Cleveland. Matt already pointed it out. So for the Warriors, maybe instead of spending those first couple minutes getting Kevin Durant going, because Kevin Durant and Steph Curry can get their shot when they want to, maybe you should spend a little more time, especially on the road, getting Klay Thompson going. Because if you get Klay Thompson going, you get him some shots early, he starts feeling confident, and then maybe you can blow the Cavaliers out by 30 instead of just 20. Maybe you could do it by 30. Maybe you could do it by 40. Because Klay Thompson, when Klay Thompson's on, that opens it up for Steph Curry and Kevin Durant even more. And it helps Draymond Green. So it would behoove the Warriors, especially on the road, to get Klay Thompson going a little bit more. That's what I'll say. I mean, Klay Thompson even said he only gets 13 shots because so much of the offense is focused on Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. So for me, the one thing I'm looking at doing if I'm Steve Kerr and I'm Mike Brown, whoever will be coaching Game 3, because we still don't know if Steve Kerr is going to make the travel to Cleveland. But listen, man.
They say he's going to coach the remainder of the series, hopefully.
Yeah, but with travel and stuff, I don't know if he'll. I don't know, but if Mike Brown's coaching, who's got to be feeling the best on the Warriors team right now? Mike Brown. Remember when he got fired by the Cavaliers a couple years ago?
Unjustly. Very unjustly.
And now he's in Cleveland State. He's 2 games away from sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers and sweeping LeBron James. Like, you know how much extra motivation that man had? Or the Cavaliers. and the fact of, heck, after what he did these last, just getting them to 14-0, he might have a coaching job soon. I mean, if I was him, I would try and go to a contender, a team that would be in the playoffs, or else you end up with Luke Walton with a team that sucks and is young. So,
actually, the Lakers are rebuilding. Hush him out.
But Luke Walton doesn't have a 4-year guaranteed contract like Brett Brown did. So Magic can fire him whenever he wants to.
And Mike Brown's still getting paychecks from the Cavaliers.
She's right. She's right.
Until at least 2020 at the minimum.
And the Warriors are still paying Anderson Varejao, even though he won a title with. So this wasn't talked about enough last year. Anderson Varejao got a ring because he spent the majority of his majority of the season last year with the Cavaliers.
What did he with Golden State last year? That's terrible.
He was, but he got released like midway, like in February. So because he spent half the games in Cleveland, he could get a ring if he chose to get a ring. But he decided not to get a ring. If I was him, I would have taken the ring. But because he's not in the league right now, so I would have just taken the ring. But anyway, so if I'm the Warriors, I'm trying to get Klay Thompson going. I want JaVale McGee in the game more.
No, but check this out though, and she could probably agree with me with this too. Now, y'all forget Andre Iguodala and his defense off the bench. That's something that doesn't get enough credit.
True. He definitely does not get enough credit.
And I also believe it. Like y'all can sit here and call me crazy, but believe it or not, he defends LeBron James well. He defends him well.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you want a guy, that could really that can slow down LeBron, he's a good candidate for that. And probably Kyrie Irving as well. Probably.
Well,
Kill him though.
you know, LeBron James spends the majority of the game chasing around Kevin Durant, so he's usually tired by the third quarter. So generally, you know, actually, the best defender in this series so far on anyone has been Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has single-handedly kept Kyrie Irving in check while also teaming up on LeBron. The best defender overall, and I always knew he could play defense, but I think he took time off because he played with Russell Westbrook. But Kevin Durant, man, listen, if he would have showed this like with the he could have been Kawhi Leonard, dog. Because right now he's proven that he can be a two-way player if he wants to be. Like he's blocking shots, having 5 blocks. He's just doing it all right now for the Warriors. I mean, I feel like he's on a personal mission to like show Russell Westbrook what he can do with a really good team, a guard that passes the ball.
Look, man wants to win. I mean, if he has a better chance to win in Golden State than he do in OKC, then so be it.
No, now if I could get into a role as an ungrateful NBA fan who just started watching basketball in 2017, no, Matt, no, you're not supposed to do that. This is not what Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson or Kareem.
Yeah, no. See, that's the problem right there. This is not. Oh Lord,
hold on, let me finish my character first. This is
Lord, here we go.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would never have left the Lakers to join the Celtics, or the Magic Johnson would not have left the Lakers to go join the Celtics. What is wrong with
hold on. Don't forget.
One game away from
Lou Alcindor. Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, was playing for Milwaukee. He played for Milwaukee as Lou Alcindor.
I'm in character, man. I'm not arguing with Tyler.
I'm just saying, if someone was a character like that, in character, but that's all on soccer. First things first. Lou Alcindor was in Milwaukee, and then when he converted Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they went to the Lakers later on. Like, come, anyone a title, I think in Milwaukee.
If you want to be technical, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar / Lou Alcindor's been on super teams his whole life, man. He played for UCLA, which was the ultimate super team. Then he played in Milwaukee. That wasn't a super team, but sort of was. They had Oscar Robertson when he was playing too. And then,
but their floor was awesome though.
Yeah, and then he went to the Lakers and was with James Worthy, Byron Scott, Magic Johnson, Klay Thompson's daddy. Like they had it all. I was actually arguing with a former math teacher of mine, Amina knows him, Mr. Negron, about this. He actually
Mr. Negron.
He actually was pretty logical about this. But I told him that right now the Warriors are really chasing, like the teams that the Warriors are chasing is Showtime, because that's what they are. I'm not calling them, and in no way am I comparing them to the Showtime Lakers. But in records, the only team that outscored the Warriors in the finals was the Showtime Lakers. Most people don't consider Showtime a super team. But then they talk about, what person would have a top 15 players on their team? And then I'm all like, let's see. The Lakers at that time had Magic Johnson, Kareem, James Worthy. I think Wilt was on that team too.
No, he was not.
No, he wasn't? All right,
nope.
Well, my bad. They had Worthy. They had Kareem.
This is the 8. You rate the Showtime Lakers were the 80s.
Right. They had Kareem. They had Magic, Michael Thompson. They had everybody on that team. And I'm not even counting the Celtics. The reason why they have so many championships is because they had the Bill Russell era super team, the Larry Bird era super team with Robert Parrish and all those boys. They've had.
If you want to go super team, you can't. Not just Bill Russell. You got Havlicek, you got Sam Jones, KC Jones, and all those Celtic greats.
Basically, I think this is what happens when you have a 20-year gap between super teams or a 10-year gap, depending on if you count the Chicago Bulls as a super team.
No.
You've had, well, the super team in our era before the Miami Heat and before the Boston Celtics was the Spurs when they had Robinson and Tim Duncan. Even though Tim Duncan, yes, that was the super team.
No. That's basically a product of the system.
I know it's a product of the system, but it's still a super team.
No,
those
are two big men that just took over.
Super team.
He said two big men that took over.
Just like Shaq, like Shaq and Kobe. That was and whoever was on their team, super team. Like
somebody had me Batman and Robin.
I know. So super team. I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying some people would consider those teams super teams.
They don't understand the dynamics of the NBA as far as historical content is concerned. Super teams,
But anyway, the ultimate super teams all either played for the Lakers or the Celtics. Those were the super teams. And now we get one super team in California again, and a semi-super team in Cleveland, and everybody's all, oh snap, the NBA is boring. It's hot take time. Then we'll get back to the finals. Can I?
Oh, this is a very interesting thing.
Can I preach? Can I preach real quick? Can I get on my pool?
No, you ain't getting no orange juice from me, bro.
you, for lack of a better term, you casual fans, right? I'm trying to be nice. You casual fans, or you super team, you super NBA fans that are actually casual in your historical knowledge of the game. Let me help you out, right? This is not the first time, nor will it be the last time that somebody like a Kevin Durant, who only had one finals appearance in their time with one team, in their nearly 10-year time with one team, decided to, oh my God, yo, I want to go play with another top 5 player. Charles Barkley did it when he joined the Houston Rockets. Y'all don't remember that, do you? Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon, even though Clyde was, on the downward spiral by then, as far as career-wise, still was a super team. Karl Malone and Gary Payton going to the Lakers to try and ride Shaq and Kobe's coattails. No one remembers that one, do you? The Detroit Pistons with those four players: Chauncey, Rip, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace. That was their starting 5, with a random small forward in there later, right? I don't even know who the small forward was for the Pistons.
Tayshaun Prince, I believe.
Huh? Oh, Tayshaun Prince. A super team. No, that was a super team, offensively and defensively, because that was all defensive players.
And they beat the Sixers that year.
Tayshaun Prince, Ben Wallace, all of those that was a super team. The Boston Celtics, the Boston Three Party, the Miami Heat. This is not the first time, and some people, because I argue with some of these people, they'll be all like, well, when LeBron joined the Miami Heat, that was different because the Miami Heat.
That's different.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Because the Miami Heat were a 7 seed, and they went from a 7 seed to a 1 seed and started winning championships when LeBron got there. You idiots. They won a title before that because Shaquille O'Neal came over there and made Miami a super team in 2006.
Okay, that was a partnership. This is where I stop you. there's a difference. We have a partnership and you have a super team. Okay, you have a partnership like you had two men. For example, the Chicago Bulls, you had Sky Deep and Michael Jordan. That was and you have boatload of moving parts, i.e., Steve Kerr, John Paxson, Horace Grant, etc. You have a boatload of moving parts. We knew 1, 2, back Jordan 1, Pippen 2. You knew you had those two parts. Now, with that being said, when it came down to Miami winning their first title against Dallas, it was Dwayne Wade 1 and Shaq 2, with a boatload of other moving parts. That's what it was. Now, we come down to this said super team when they won titles 2, 3, and 4, or something of that matter. That was there. You had your big three, okay, with all other moving parts. Oh yeah, add Ray Allen in the mix too. So there's a difference between a super team, as we say it, or you had a partnership with a boatload of moving parts. Now we have seen. Oh yeah, the Lakers were good for this too. Remember Shaq and Kobe. Now let's put this on the front right now. The 70s, I'll use this. The 76ers, the reason they lost because they only had one man, AI. That was it. And a boatload of moving parts that pretty much that fell apart down the road.
We all were there for that
one. That was awesome. But you need at least 2 superstars out of 3 to get you over the hump. That's where we are right now.
Now, if I could, sorry to cut you off, but if I could get back on the pool pit real quick.
All right.
This is what happens. I've said this on this podcast before. I said this outside this podcast. I say it at work. I say it on Facebook and Twitter. This is what happens when you have a couple years gaps between dominant teams. Now, has anybody ever been this dominant as the Warriors? Yes, as I said a segment ago, a couple minutes ago, the Showtime Lakers. Okay, everybody acts like, and I know some of us are young. We're in our 20s, we're in our 30s. People who listen to podcasts, some of you in your teens, so you don't remember. But that's what Google and ESPN Classics are for. ESPN Classic, check it out.
Or NBA Hardware Classics.
Right.
Well, let's remember this. You had the 50s Lakers, the Celtics, excuse me, and they're 10, I think 9 if not 11 straight championship run. Guess who ended that run? The 76ers ended that run 67. But they won 11. They rattled off 11 straight.
Listen,
the Lakers look.
Listen, we're in a dominant team era. Y'all might as well.
This has always been a dominant team league. It's always been that way. Look at the Celtics. Look at the Minneapolis LA Lakers.
Y'all might as well get used to this. You casual fans and you people who watch basketball but don't know your history, might as well get used to this. This is what happens in the NFL too, where you have 4 to 5 really good teams, and usually there's no parity outside those 4 or 5 good teams, except in this case. We'll get there, Matt. This is the finals podcast, even for Friday. We have 2.5 teams. Matter of fact, we have 3 teams in the NBA that are dominant. You always have the Spurs, and then you have the Spurs is 2, 3, and then you have 1A, which is the Warriors, and 1B, which is the Cavaliers. And then I guess you could interchange the Celtics in there, but I'm really not going to do that because they're not there yet. But you're in the dominant team era, guys. Wake up. This is the era that you're in. All right, I succeed my pool pit. You can get back in here, Matt.
I've been back in here for the longest. Let the lady go. Let the lady go.
Oh, go ahead, Amina.
Seeing a lot other things are trying to imminent fourth between the 2 teams. I think, like I was on Facebook like this past week or week or whatever, is setting up to be a new era in the NBA. I mean, for a few years, like I guess 5 or 6 years ago, it was drawing the NBA. It was okay, but it was pumped up. Like energy level was not there. But now it's like you know what's gonna happen. You can't give it back. I think if things that they are going to be two things for at least the next 3 to 5 years. Because I'm going to read these things. No running.
Sounds like Pac-Man.
So everyone these things put for a while, so not going anywhere. This is a time where history that are interested 14 nothing.
Okay.
Undefeated.
There she is. Still there?
I think they're going to be under. Same zero.
I think connection is bad.
Yeah, I think she's gonna have to re-enter. Whatever. Yeah, whatever's going on with her internet connection. But yeah, so are you back, Amina? So Matt, I mean, what do you expect, man? Games 3 and 4. Well, I'll probably be doing the podcast during it too. So game 3 and 4, what you expect, man? Who gonna win? They splitting? Is Golden State gonna get the brooms out? What's going on?
Well, look, put it this way. I think it's gonna be a split. I mean, not Golden State. Cleveland's gonna wake up and realize, first of all, you're at home. Okay, so by virtue of you being home, you're gonna feed off your home crowd. But it's gonna be up to Golden State to dictate tempo and do their jobs. Plain and simple. So I think Golden State will steal Game 3. No, actually, Golden State will steal Game 4 actually, and send it back to Oakland. So it's that way. Everybody in America get your stupid taco. Let's make sure that you save room for going to the toilet.
Yo, I didn't even take advantage of that last year.
No, you ain't got to. It's Taco Bell.
I totally forgot about that, and I had to be reminded.
Yeah, I mean, World Series.
What was I gonna say? I think first off, let me tell you, because I won't be able to watch the game because I have a hangout with a friend when they play again on Monday after these next 2 games. So because of that, and because I'm being selfish, I do want what will probably my brain is telling me they're going to split like you, but my heart wants the Golden State Warriors to sweep because for my profession and for what I do, it's better for me. It's better for all of us. Like it's better for the NBA. It's better for sports journalists like myself.
give a rat tat what's best for the NBA. My thing is, if you are the Golden State Warriors, your job is to win the game. If you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, your job is to get your butt back to tie the series at 2, send the second back to Oakland, win that game, and hope pray to God you win the second home. That is Cleveland's job. I don't care about what the NBA want, what the fans want. If you know what's good for you, your job is to win the game. That's it. Why should look? It's good for the NBA. It's good for the. I don't care. Do your job. Your job is to win. Plain and simple. If you can't understand the fact that your job is to win the game, then why are we here? Why are you playing here? Why are you in the NBA Finals? Why are you wasting your time? Your job is you play 82 games plus another what? 4, 8 plus 6, 4, 8, 12 some odd games to
16.
get to the
Another
other.
16.
Well, actually 16 if you count the NBA Finals. But six. Either way, the fact of the matter is you have to win 12 games to get to this point too. Now you're here and you gonna tell you lay down for the good of the league? Have you lost your mind? Whoever thought of that should be not even shot on sight. Just literally let you know you literally should be fired from your job. Good for the league. My high. Look, Charles Barkley was in Nashville for the Stanley Cup Finals Game 4. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is simple as simply this. Y'all have a job. One has to win, the other has to lose. Plain and simple.
Okay.
I think Oakland. Oakland. Golden State is going to win the series. Hands down. If they sweep, that's a plus. If not, we'll split this one, go by the Oakland, and win the whole thing. Plain and simple.
I think that for the Golden State Warriors, the goal is to sweep the Cavaliers because what's more debilitating and physically destroying for the Cavaliers than to be dominated on their home court and to lose 4 straight games. Because you have to remember, and I brought this up on this podcast before, all the trolling all the trolling. Let's go back to what may have set the Golden State Warriors off. All the trolling from when Kyrie hit that shot in the press conferences to now, June 7th, 2017, because they play tomorrow, right? All that trolling, all that anger, all that animosity that the Warriors have had, specifically Steph Curry, because I'm sure he's heard it in Oakland. I'm sure he's heard it everywhere he go. I'm sure when something like this, yo, Kyrie cooked you in the finals. The only reason this, and this, right? I'm sure he's heard it. I'm sure the Golden State Warriors have heard it. You know what the Golden State Warriors blew? A 3-1 lead, right? You know how annoying that gets. I think it's best for the Golden State Warriors for them to sweep the Cavaliers. One, it's not just good for them because it's like, it's what Matt said. This is what they need to do. They need to win, and it's better for them to win, and it's sweeter for them to win in Cleveland than it would ever be to win in Golden State again. They need to win in Cleveland. They need to win that. Matt, I know you're a fan of, since it's basketball and baseball, of the team winning on the home court. Nah. This series, for what the Cavaliers did, and I like LeBron, I like Kyrie, but the trolling was on another level this whole season. Even you will admit that.
I partially agree with you on that part. But the fact of to say that you don't want to win your home floor is a farce. But look, I'll take you back to this. See this ball here? You see this ball? I'll take you back to 2008. You know full and darn well that when the Phils won the World Series in Citizens Bank Park, you knew the win was a lot more sweeter. You knew it. Don't lie. Now, it'll be great if they won in Oakland. It'll be great if party down and where they think party at in Oakland. But to do it, I agree with you on this. But to do it in the Cuyahoga County, that is the Cuyahoga River, that is Cleveland. I'm all for it too. Think about this: the Chicago Cubs. We'll do this for a little bit. The Chicago Cubs. I mean, it was sweeter that they won their first World Series title in 108 years against wait a minute, Cleveland. And now, guess who has the longest baseball drought, longest championship drought in baseball? Take a wild guess. Who got it?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. There you go.
No,
So,
look,
and don't forget the drive and the fumble and all that Cleveland stuff.
listen, I agree with Matt and myself. I think that I'm not saying that it's bad. Like, obviously, it's better to win a title on your home floor. I mean, as North Carolina, because they basically won a title in North Carolina, right? As UNC, right? It's sweeter. This title, this might be the sweetest title that Golden State will ever have. Why am I saying that? Because this title is a redemption title. Like, I've said it on this podcast before. Titles are sweet, but for me at least, and for this year, the pattern I've noticed is this is redemption title season, right? Clemson Tigers, I said it before on this podcast, I say it again. This has been the year of repeats. I know Matt's tired of me saying this, but he knows it's the truth, and it's a sweet point every time I make it. This is the year of repeats. This year was nothing but repeats. Clemson, Alabama.
Did you really bring Clemson in this?
Yes, Clemson, Alabama. You brought Chicago into this. I get to bring Clemson. Clemson, Alabama. Clemson got to win a title and beat Alabama, and it was even sweeter because it was on the last drive. A last drive that they lost last year, but they won. North Carolina. Everyone remembers where they were when Chris Jenkins hit that shot.
Right here.
Everybody remembers.
Right here.
I remember saying to myself, there is no way he's going to hit that shot because I was so used to the Philly jinx. I was saying Villanova blew it. They lost their title. I know they're a suburban team. I know.
Excuse me. That jinx has been lifted in 08. Excuse me.
Okay, yes, it was lifted in 08. But I was all like, the Villanova that blew it. They're going to lose. Marcus Page hit that shot. They're going to lose in overtime now. And then Chris Jenkins hit that shot. And Philadelphia and the suburbs and Radnor was set on fire as soon as that shot went through the net. And not literally. Philadelphia was not on fire when he hit that shot. Not literally. It wasn't as lit as the party when the Phillies won. But it was lit. And like when he hit that shot, no one expected him to hit that shot. I don't even think he expected to hit that shot. But then North Carolina came back this year, one half of a repeat, beat Gonzaga, got the title. So this is redemption title season.
Which I'm kind of mad because like South Carolina could beat Gonzaga. They could have. I'm just saying.
You just wanted the matchup of the Carolinas.
You're damn right I did.
But
it would have been great theater.
It would have. But you have Golden State on the precipice of doing something that only the 72 Dolphins have done. And I know that's a different sport. But still, go a whole regular season and a whole playoffs undefeated. The Cavaliers couldn't. I mean, not the Cavaliers. The Patriots couldn't do it because of the Giants. But the Warriors have a chance to do it. Like I said, how sweet would it be after all that trolling for the Warriors to make? This is a stat that hasn't been reported, and I'm surprised it hasn't been reported. They could make LeBron James the first MVP, the first person with multiple MVPs and All-Star appearances to lose 5 finals. No one's ever done that. No one's ever been 3-5 in the finals. The Warriors could do it and debilitate LeBron even more.
It'll be fun.
Huh?
That's gonna be fun. Just to see the look on his face, like, dude, you blew it. It's great that you want the seven straight finals appearances. State that only whoever played in Boston has done that. But sorry, but not sorry.
Well, the Warriors won't be sorry. I'll be sitting there with smiles on their face, saying, "We may have blown the 3-1 lead, but at least we're not 3-5 in the finals." Yo, I can just hear the jokes now. 3-5 in the finals. I can see Skip Bayless saying, "See, I told you he wasn't Michael." I can see so many people.
That's another thing too. If I hear one more comparison about Michael Jordan and look, there's only one Mike. There's only one Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Max Johnson, you name it. There's only one. Let this man live out his legacy the way he wants to live. And this is where it just drives me nuts. People ride this man's coattails like as if he's a basketball god because, frankly, remember, last time I checked, Michael Jordan won 6 NBA titles and did not lose not near one of them. LeBron's going for a 7th. He's 3-4. That's a problem. Let's if the number's right. He's 3-4. What's the problem here? No, he's 3-3. No, is he 3-3 or 3-4?
3-4.
No, this is a 7th. He's 3-3. Well, either way.
No, wait. How many finals has he lost? Yeah, you're right. 3-3. Yeah, you're right.
Someone say it right now.
No. He's 3-4 because they said he'd be the first one to lose 5 finals.
So this is his 8th.
Yeah, this is his 8th finals. But he's been see. Here's the thing, right? He's been to 7 straight finals. But what most people don't count is remember when he lost to the Spurs the first time, and then there was that gap between when he went back to the finals.
I gotta check.
No, it's 7 because his first finals was against the Spurs. Then there was a gap. Because remember, he only went to Cleveland. He's only been to. He went to. He's been to three finals with Cleveland. Or no, my bad. 5 finals with Miami. 2 with
I'm gonna check on that.
Yeah, check on that. But this is his because they said on ESPN he'd be the first MVP to lose 5 finals. So this would be his 8th, but this is his 7th. This is the 7th straight final he's been to.
Either way,
hold on. I'm checking now. Hold up.
But either way, the fact of the matter remains simple. Gold State is playing like a team possessed. That's where they are right now. Okay, we 3-1 or okay, we don't care. I think it's simply this. We got what we need. We reloaded our guns, and we're going to get back what's rightfully ours, and that's the title. Cleveland, you don't want it, we'll take it from you. That's how it's gotta be.
Yep. His first finals was in 2007. Then there was a 4-year gap before he went to Miami. So since he went to Miami, he went to 4 finals with Miami.
Yes.
I'm sorry. And two with counting the one that they just won. 2 with Cleveland. So this would be his third. This is his third with Cleveland. So Yeah, 7. This is the 7th finals. So, yep, he's about to be. And I, as a person, I should say this. Okay, it does not look like LeBron. The Magic Lightning will not strike twice, and he will not beat this Warriors team. He will not come back to win a title off this Warriors team. So LeBron and the Cavaliers right now are just playing for one game, not two, one. And if they don't get that one, then LeBron James will be swept for the second time in his career. Because last time he was swept was against the Spurs. So, you know, like I said, he'll be the first person to go, the first MVP and All Star to go to lose 5 finals, 3-5. So it is what it is. Matt, what you got?
Give me a few moments.
Well, so yeah, so for the Cavaliers, you need J.R. Smith to show up. That's the most important one right there. You need Tristan Thompson to be active, and I fully expect that the energy will be out. People will be out there for the energy and everything, and so you have that, and there's so much stuff going on with that, and you need J.R. Smith, you need Tristan Thompson, you basically need your whole bench to step up. You need Darren Williams and Kyle Korver to start hitting shots. And for the Warriors, you just got to continue what you're doing. Maybe just get Klay Thompson involved early. And you need JaVale McGee out there more often. For me, and when Matt gets back on, I'll ask him. Then we'll go to some miscellaneous stuff and then get back to the finals. For me, I have the Warriors winning game 3. We're just going to take game 3. I have the Warriors winning game 3. Matt, you ready?
I'll take game 3, but lose game 4. Because
Okay.
you can't win. You gotta win game 4. Yeah, don't get in trouble. So,
Well, go ahead and since we're on here, and we got a couple more minutes before we'll end this, John. Because I like doing these live things, sort of. Let's go ahead and talk about the Stanley Cup. I'll try and chime in. Go talk about the Stanley.
wow. For starters, I have never seen or heard of place in Nashville. It sounded like Dr. Stadium. So, hold on. Nashville took it up a level, and now the series is split in two. You know, yo, Nashville's no joke. It really is no joke. I know they took, I don't know, two in Pittsburgh and 2 in Nashville. Question is, my thing is simply this: I expect Nashville to win in Pittsburgh, which is tough to do. If you can win in Pittsburgh, then I think it's over. I really do. If not, it's gonna be a long climb for Nashville. Yeah, because I know I said that the Penguins might win 6, but that's in my head. But in my heart, I do not want the Penguins to win at all. So, but last night was was one of the best goaltending I've ever seen in a long time. Literally, one of the best goaltending I've ever seen. I mean, the pace got a lot faster after the second period. Midway through the second period, the pace got a lot faster after the first period was like more stop and start. But yo, I'm telling you, if you haven't watched this series yet, you have to check this out because Nashville is becoming more of the aggressors versus Pittsburgh. And I have not heard Sidney Crosby's name a lot. I have not heard it a lot. So for the most part, they've kept the Pens in check basically, and a lot. Yeah, Charles Barkley was in the building in Game 4. He really was. So that's my take on it. And I know they play Thursday. Game 5 Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good, man. Good. Like we said, we have of the two championship games. Honestly, even as a basketball guy, I must say this: the most competitive one is it'd be a little disingenuous of me and trollish to not say this. Hockey obviously has the more competitive championship game right now between their two teams because the Warriors are on a mission and they're just going to destroy the Cavs no matter how many games it takes. So hopefully we can get some competition, but hockey is not dead. Even though the only time a lot of people really pay attention to it is during the title game. But it is what it is. Hopefully, hockey will get a boost. Not too much of a boost, but a boost because the NBA has a good league, and even though a lot of people do want to see this, I'm sure a lot of people imagine that it would be a lot more competitive between the Cavaliers and Warriors. And to close this show, as we do our final couple of takes, Matt and I, and then we'll get out of here because we are two employed people and we need to get up to work, Lord willing, tomorrow. So let's end this on a lighter to semi-serious note. But we have basically for the Warriors and the Cavs. It is Matt has said this, and I'll agree and re-echo his statements. It is fully up to the Cavaliers to make this a competitive series or not. They have to do something, and they should get a boost from being at home. And they got to at least get a game, whether this be game 3 or 4. I fully expect, like I said, the Warriors are going to win game 3, and then they'll probably lose game 4. But I wouldn't be surprised if they won game 4. I'm not ready to say that and we won't have a podcast until the day of. So I think that the Warriors will lose game 4. But I wouldn't be surprised if they win. But right now, I'm saying they're going to lose game 4.
Last not last.
And then on Monday or Tuesday, whenever they play again, they will ultimately beat the Cavaliers in Golden State and won't have a repeat. So that's just where we are. For the Cavaliers, it's up to you to borrowing a phrase from Smokey Bear. Only you can prevent this domination to happen. Like for the Cavaliers, only LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, if he decides to show up, Tristan Thompson can stop this domination / future sweep that's coming if you don't grow a set and stop the Warriors. Like this is what's gonna happen. Everybody is telling you you are going to get swept unless you win a game this week in these next 2 days. You got to. It is imperative that you beat the Warriors either on Wednesday or Friday. Because if you don't, be prepared for the narrative of the Warriors are the greatest team ever. They might be the greatest team in sports history because they won 16-0. They're 2 games better than the 72 Dolphins. You know, anytime a team goes undefeated, whether they're in basketball, whether they're in any sport, the comparison is to the Miami Dolphins and what they did. So definitely they need to do something. And if they don't do something, then like I said, they will lose, and they only really have themselves to blame. I don't know if they're taking the Warriors lightly or if there's something else going on with the Cavaliers, but they need to stop the Warriors, and if they don't, then they get what they get. Go ahead, Matt.
But here's the thing, this is where I really don't like LeBron fans here. Last year, a lot of people forgot that what the hell was that? A lot of people forgot that
What? Matt.
yo a lot of people forgot that the Warriors were the best team in the league last year and broke the Bulls' record at 73-9. People forgot history was made when Steph Curry broke the record. It shot up the record for most 3-pointers made, and it pissed me off to know. And that the Warriors for the villain because you want this Cinderella team of a Cavalier team, first title in franchise history and first title in over 50 years. You know, look, hey, I'm gonna keep it being with you. Say what you want. Say what you will about LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and others. But look at the eye test. Look at what we're looking at. Look at the game. I'm sorry to say it. The Golden State Warriors are the better team right now. If they take care of the basketball like they should, they have a chance. If they play the way they're supposed to play and not play up to, well, you have a chance. Until then, they are raping this team like it's nobody's business. Point blank simple. Golden State is on a mission to take back what they believe is rightfully theirs. And it looks like Cleveland do not know which way's up. So with that being said, I don't want to hear no whining from no picking Cavalier wannabe vote. Don't want to hear it.
Listen, man, if you're from Cleveland, then you have some right to complain. But I don't want to hear nothing. I'm like Matt. I don't want to hear nothing from no LeBron fans, no Kyrie fans. Like this was what everybody wanted. Not everybody, everybody. But everybody wanted. And now we're seeing that, there was always a talent gap between the Warriors and the Celtics. The Warriors were always the more talented team, but now they're just head and shoulders better than the Cavaliers. And even with LeBron, it's evident. The gap, like Matt said, the gap is evident. So for me, Game 3 Warriors, I'm going to agree with Matt. Game 3 Warriors, Game 4 is most likely a loss for the Warriors, but I could easily see them going 16-0, but I don't think so. So, and yeah, so that's
Phillies win. Phillies win again.
Good. Congratulations to the Phillies. That is this live version of the finals. Obviously, I want the finals to go on longer so we can keep doing shows like this, but
Lies and lies.
It is what it is, man. I'm hoping for a 6-game finals, but
you get one in hockey.
And Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks to Amina and Matt for coming through. This is before I go, I want to give y'all a preview of what we're going to cover. What I want
45.
Matt, Amina, and Trey to think about on the sports side is come out that two things, not they're both not breaking, but they broke between today or this morning and yesterday. They found uh, three Michigan State players guilty of sexual assault. So we'll talk about sexual assault on college campuses once again, and why it's always football players that seem to be involved in this type of stuff.
Usually.
The fellas and our female contributors will tackle that. We're also going to tackle Chris Bosh. The NBA has ruled now that he has a career-ending sickness. So we'll talk about that and what that means for him. But yeah, so I want to thank Amina and Matt for joining. You can always follow us on our Twitters and our emails and stuff. I'm at Colin W. Watson.
Oh.
Matt is Matt. Go ahead. Go ahead, Matt.
Twitter is at Small Red Horn.
Okay. And I'd also like to say that we appreciate you for listening. Apologies for anything that may come off as too blunt, unprofessional, or offensive. We are all people from Philadelphia, and sometimes we will go a little overboard, but I don't think there was anything too offensive here. But if there is, and you interpret it that way after you listen, apologies. But
We're
thank you.
Philly fans. We're pretty passionate.
Right. But thank you guys for listening or listening later. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Check out shameless plug WatsonSportsTakes.com for the latest takes and hot takes. And Matt is a musician, so there's always music with him. You got anything you want to plug, Matt?
Other than the fact that if you're in the Philadelphia area and looking to play some baseball, we'll be at 40th and Woodland every Wednesday. 7:30 start time. Just come on out, have some fun. Even if you haven't played baseball in a long time or want to learn, come on out and we'll hook you up.
All right, and so with that being said, thank you all. Have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your Wednesday. Deuces.